Jacob and Rex, what up? It's been a minute since I did cookies, so I was like, I'm gonna make some cookies today. Sorry the lighting's not great, but it is 14 degrees out, and I'm hanging out in my sports bra here. I'm just making chocolate chip cookies, plain old chocolate chip cookies today. Is it cold for everywhere else, for everybody else is? It's so cold. It feels like it's cold all over the fucking country. Except for fucking Florida, I'm sure. What up, Robert? It would be loud as I'm doing this, but... Hey, Joe. Nice, Babylon. Of course, nice and warm where you're at. Sure, it's cold in Idaho for Joe. I don't know what direction this storm came from, though. It seemed like it came from the east. All right, I got the butter in. Actually, I'm going to put my sugar in. It's like the best to bake when it's cold out. Stoner, what up? 82. Jesus Christ. 82. 34. 34 New England. See, it's colder here than New England. It's supposed to be cold. Yeah, and here it's super cold. Freezing in Greeley, Stoner. We're staying in. I know the sun came out here now. Well, digger's ass in Idaho. You learn so much from you guys, you know, or I learned so much. I'm just using a basic chocolate chip recipe from the Giardelli chocolate chip bag because it just seems to work the best. Colorado's got altitude issues, but... Be brave and just break it right into the bowl. And you know what? We have talked about this before. If an eggshell makes it in there, it's all good. Extra protein and shit. My favorite kind of chocolate chip cookie. I know everyone likes a chocolate chip cookie. Oh, 4 inches this morning. Yeah, I had 4 inches too, Joe. Yeah, it didn't snow much here. Not even an inch built up. Oh, 60. And Robert was 60, dropping to 38 in Illinois. Ugh. The funny part is, though, like, in Colorado especially, Stoner knows, like, it'll be fucking cold here till June sometimes. Like, it can snow all the way through May and occasionally in June. No, these aren't going to be special cookies, Robert. I have to share them with Mr. Forrest Mommy, and he would literally die if I drugged him. Although it would be funny. That would be very funny, but you can't be doing that kind of thing. I know, Colorado. You know what, Babylon, though? I'm not giving up. We're going to save this state. I'm going to single-handedly save Colorado. No, just kidding. Yeah, same thing with you, Joe. Well, what's your altitude, Joe? What altitude are you at? You know, overall, Idaho's got to be pretty high altitude. You're kind of in the mountains in some parts there. Literally snowed on my high school graduation at the end of May, and it was outdoors, so that was really cool. Super cool. I can do it, Babylon. I'm promising the world. I'm gonna die trying. Vanilla. As you all know me, I'm super vanilla. Okay, yeah, you're up higher, Joe. Oh, Jay. Yeah, was it outdoors? So, Jay, so ours was outdoors, and it was snowing. So we were walking around like the little thing, and it was snowing. Ridiculous. But whatever. That was. I'm supposed to have my 20-year high school reunion this year. I wonder if we're actually gonna fucking do it. I just realized that. I've been graduated for 20 years. I'm so old. My Boise. I've actually never been to Idaho. I need to get up there. A lot of people from Colorado are moving there. I know you talked about that. Your real estate's going fucking nuts up there too. So silly. I make a huge mess when I make cookies, but don't care. I know. I'm not old. I'm just saying, like, 20 years, that's substantial. 20 years is substantial. Escape. Babylon, you got all the sayings today. Yeah, post. It is, yeah, it's supposed to be nice again. That's how it is in Colorado. Like, basically February till the end of May, it'll be nice. Starting in March especially, it gets really nice. Sometimes we'll have weeks where it's like in the 80s. I don't know, Stoner, were you here in 2000? No, I don't think you were here in 2003. In 2003, I was in community college, and I remember it was like we had spring break, and it was 80s. It was beautiful. It was like the best weather ever. And then the next week we had the 2003 blizzard, so I was off school again for a week. Stop it, Babylon, you're cracking me up. Having cow pissing on a flat rock down here last week. Too funny. I put milk chocolate and semi-sweet chocolate into my turn my cookies. Because you gotta mix it up a little. You're not supposed to mix it in here, but Mommy's lazy. Burn the motor out on this bad boy again. Heavy draw. I'm trying. I love to like talk in accents and stuff. Should have been a voiceover person. Didn't the CDC just recently say that again? You shouldn't be eating cookie dough. This is for the CDC. Oh God! I'm just putting it in my mouth. I can make some biscuits. Oh God, that's good. I'm gonna look at this later. I don't know why would the CDC, no one should be listening to the fucking CDC at all. Like, if someone's listening to the CDC, they need to be made fun of because they're fucking, like, retarded at this point. They're still saying bullshit. So, Wendy in Las Vegas start. Hi, Dart, by the way. Yeah, exactly, Jacob. For years, they would say, like, oh, can't leave your egg salad or potato salad out. And then it's like, yeah, you fucking can. Like, humans made it this. Humans survived before we had fucking refrigerators and shit. Which I think that's why, like, everyone was probably tripping because their food was probably making them high. But that's all right. But yeah. They get so weird about food. And it's like, chill out. And then my cookie's pretty big. It's pretty good there. It does, yeah, exactly. CDC. I was just listening to, I don't know if you guys follow Robbie the Fire at all, but he's been doing a morning, like every morning he's been putting, kind of going over the news and just going over the news and being funny about it because he's funny. But yeah, the CDC now, they're like, they withheld so much information on the vaccines and stuff, and they're still withholding it. And it's like, okay, either what you're withholding makes you look bad, or, you know, like whatever. And it's just like, how are we here? How are people even fucking listening to them? It's retarded. Can't stand it. Yeah, no one listens who has a brain. And just let everyone make their own fucking choices. But they made everything so fucking weird this year. And like I said, they've just put a thing out talking about fucking cookie dough, but all year they didn't say shit about, hey, maybe like hit the gym. Like, not even in a mean way. Just like, hey, you know, an hour of activity a day helps keep the doctor away or something like that. I don't know. No. We're beyond that, because if you even mention anything like that, it's shaming. There was a huge fight over me the other day. Someone was saying I was shaming. People get really sensitive. And yet people say shit about me constantly, and I'm like, oh, whatever. Long hair, don't care. See, agents have lost all credibility. Yep, they have. Babylon. I had an ancestor who was born around the time of the Revolution War, and he lived until he was 95. Yeah, exactly, Jacob. Like, we got to this point. Yeah, all the alphabet agencies, Babylon, Dart. I heard stuff that doesn't pass regulations other countries get sent to us because FDA. I wouldn't doubt it. One thing the CDC could earn my trust would be to mention that being overweight or exactly. Just say something about it. Like, I don't know, man. It's almost nefarious at this point. The government had everybody's fucking attention. Everybody's attention for fucking well, now we're going on our third year almost straight. And they didn't say shit. You know, and then it's like, but back in the day, they made the food pyramid, you know? Why did they make the food pyramid, which was wrong? It made people worse. It's like, stupid. Say about me, exactly, Joe. I know, I don't really care anymore either. It's hilarious. The online world has made people fucking weird and crazy anyway, so it's like you kind of can't pay too much attention to it. Hope these turn out good. But yeah, that's almost nefarious. Like, it really does feel like they made the food pyramid to make everyone fat just for like now. Not fat, but you know, it wasn't healthy. It wasn't real. And that was the experts. That was experts who made that shit up, and we knew that was not correct. I just saw a post right before I popped on here, like all so much disease. Like, we have so much chronic disease from like wait, I'm just gonna lick this. There's my ASMR for the day. It is nefarious. Babylon. Yeah, I'm glad you guys get, like, it is nefarious. Why would they do that? Why would they not say, and why, like, through the whole thing, if we're in this huge, scary fucking pandemic, you would never, if everything was so scary, you would never, like, be like, no, we can't take that treatment. We can't do that. We can't do that. And, like, we did. Like, for 2 years, people were, like, with the ivermectin and all that shit. Like, that was fucked up, man. Let's see here. I love life from the book Seagull Jurassic Park. All your life, people will tell you things, and most of the time, probably 90% of the time, they'll tell you to be wrong. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I never, like, I trust my friends and stuff, but if we were all having a discussion face to face, and you were like, no, I'm sure of this or whatever, like, you have to take things with a grain of salt. When people say they are so sure about things, it's like, really like, oh, drives me nuts. So people are so sure, and then you have the, you know, what's it called? The authority fallacy or whatever. Appeal to authority facility. That's a new word I just made up. God, it's warm. It's nice and warm right here in the oven. The queen, yeah, exactly. Waffle. Everyone did. Like, and why would you say no? Why would you ever? And there's all these people who are like, even Alex Berenson was trying to say, like, oh, ivermectin, and it's like, why? What does it matter if it? And I've heard people say they take it after the fact. They're taking, you know, they got through COVID and everything, and then after the fact, they took a round of ivermectin, and then their taste and shit came back. I would like to try that, but I haven't been sick enough to try it. But because I can't even eat yogurt. I used to eat yogurt every day, and yogurt tastes like shit now. It smells and tastes like shit. It's crazy. Base ASMR. Cookie ASMR. Well, you can't make fresh cookie dough and not eat it, right? It's like the law. Pretty sure it's the law. Might just have another little bite. This thing got a weird angle. I'm sorry, guys. Once I get my new computer, everything will be great. Like garbage juice. Post-COVID. Yeah, it's weird. It was weird. That's the only reason I know it, because I still have never been tested, but that was the only reason I think I had it, is because the smells went weird. And then I would hear other people talk about it. Like, toothpaste smelled weird for a while. Like, toothpaste literally smelled like ass. And I remember there was a comedian on Joe Rogan. Who was it? Tom Segura. He was like, yeah, toothpaste smelled like, I was like, oh my God, yeah, that happened to me too. And now, like, now what's changed, it's all, you know, that was 2020. I got that September 2020, but it's still yogurt and sour cream I can't do. It's all weird. And some cheeses, which that sucks. Your computer died, Jacob. I'm sorry. I know mine's like dying. Right when I'm trying to stream more and shit, and mine decided to die. So I'm on this little tablet thing right now. It works pretty good, but I'm ready for a new setup. We got 45 seconds up a notch. We're going to get monetized, and we're going to do it. We need a better camera, and because I think it's not my internet. It is actually my the computer. It's stupid. Fucking technology. It'll work for like a minute, and then it stops working. I fucking hate it. I guess I can put this thing up. I think I could put this up so I'm not leaning over looking at y'all like, hey. Kind of a bad angle. The light's not great, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know about this fucking government. I don't know how smart people like that I knew this last 2 years were like, no, you just got to listen to the experts. I don't know, King. What do you should be my, I should consult you, Waffle. Because I want to get a laptop that'll be good for streaming. Because basically, I work a little bit, and all my work is online based pretty much. So all I do is I'm online. I have to store some stuff, and then I want to stream. But I would prefer for it to be a laptop. Acquire a ThinkPad. Is that what you think is good? All right, I need to write this shit down. I have to get my room all set. I want to get a table for my room and stuff. I had it set up, and then my computer just decided to shit. So, Jacob, I would like to not have to spend more, because I already have a decent microphone. I would probably want to get a new camera and a new computer. I would like not to have to spend more than $1,500, but we'll see. Whatever. I definitely don't want to spend more than $2,000, but I don't know. I don't know anything about computers anymore. The last couple laptops someone just like gave to me, and they just worked. I just turned them on and they worked. I'm so bad at it. But I definitely want a laptop. 6 ThinkPads. Do you do different things on each one, Waffle? And you think that'd be good for streaming? Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, Jacob. That's a decent amount of money to spend. So I just want to keep up. I want to provide you guys with a good service, you know? So ThinkPad, oh, Jesus. AMD ThinkPad. Okay. All right, I'll be checking this stuff out. This is getting annoying that my $300 phone worked better than my laptop. MacBook. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a Mac. I'm not Mac smart, Jacob, so don't have a Mac. But, well, ThinkPad. Well, is ThinkPad, Waffle, is ThinkPad Mac, or is that Android, or not Android, but, you know, whatever else, whatever the other side is called. Thanks, Waffle. You're so sweet. You always give me all the tech stuff. Yes, I'd love it. Yeah, I know, Jacob. I'm just. I remember that I used to have Macs. Macs are everybody's first computer. Do you guys? I mean, I don't know, not everybody, but like. Sorry, I'm gonna move this up so I'm not leaning over. Here's my chest for you guys. Everything's a hot mess with me ever. All the time. PC. Oh, PC. That's what I meant. All right. The thing I have now is I forget what it's called, but it's like the Windows computer. I forget what it's fucking called, but that's smart, Joe. I know. I wish we could go back to a time without like too many smartphones, because man, I'm fucking addicted to that shit. Love me some smartphones, but they're helpful. Like I said, I could do even my cheap old $300 smartphone. I can write up real estate contracts from. You know, that's always cool to me. Repair friendly. Oh, not very repair friendly. I don't even know. My brother-in-law was always a huge Mac guy. I was like, I don't know anything about him. I was always on the PC. My first job as a bookkeeper. Yeah, Joe, that's the way to do it. We've talked about this before with other people, but like, yeah, they get you with those leases. They're like, oh, it's an $800 phone. And I don't need no fucking $800 phone. Sorry, no offense to anybody, but. Well, we're Max the first ones to do, like, couldn't get the battery out to replace the battery. So then, like, it's just more planned obsolescence. I mean, everything's planned obsolescence these days. I just can't get away from it. Still might do a hot tub stream later. I was just thinking about that. It's so cold though. Oh, I went up a degree. It's 15 degrees now. I'll just have to do that from my phone. It might not work as well. I wonder what is this computer thing called? Yeah, well, that's what it seemed like. Then everyone was like, fucking boomers, man. There's planned obsolescence. It's kind of brilliant from a money-making way. You can't blame people too much, I suppose. Nope, Darp. Do you know what's funny? The only Apple product I actually bought was one of those the shuffles. It was one of like those first shuffles that was like a little square. I still have it. And it got out in the snow for like 3 weeks and it still worked after that. And I was like, damn. But then after that, I doubt the products would work in the snow. I remember going to community college, and that's when the iPads were coming out, and it was like such a big deal. Everyone was getting those iPods. And they were so big. They were fucking huge. I'm annoyed by Samsung for that. They make fun of Apple and ditching the headphone jack for putting a notch, and then they do the same thing. Yeah, exactly. That's like a point where that's what makes you think they're all in on it all together anyways, you know? Not that there's a real market anymore anyways. Everything's so fucking played with. iPad. Ooh, Surface Duo. Is that the one where it opens up and it's a whole screen? I would break that. I would absolutely break that. Oh, these are big cookies. They're going to be big. I put extra flour in them too, with it a little bit. So what's everyone up to? Let's see, it's Tuesday. Anyone got plans? Did anyone do anything fun this past weekend? I actually saw a comedy show. I actually went to a legitimate comedy show on Sunday. A friend from Twitter, she's Library Wolf right now, but we've hung out here a couple times, and she had bought tickets to Eliza Schlesinger, however you say her name, like 2 years ago before COVID and all that. And they hung on to those tickets, I guess. And she asked me last minute if I wanted to go. And I was like, hell yeah. And they didn't ask for any vax shit. They didn't ask for no one was forcing anyone to wear masks. So like, it felt normal. It was it was at the Belco in the convention center in Denver, if anyone's been there. It's like a 5,000 person place. And it felt great. She didn't do any woke shit. She actually brought up capitalism. That's what made me think about that. It's because she brought up capitalism, and she's like, "Yeah, like why can't we be capitalists?" And we're like, "Hell yeah!" Me and the other libertarian girl. Oh, you had a tooth pulled? Sorry, Waffle. That's the worst. Oh yeah, I told you it's tooth shit. Fucking hate it. Hey, Carpenter. COVID's over, Britain. Yeah, you got that done. I'm waiting on my mom to get back. I'm watching your dad. Oh, okay. Oh, you're lower for a new lower? Nice. You guys and your little gum. See you later, Stoner. Thanks for popping in. I love our little YouTube friendships because then when I was like in the tactical chat, Joe and Carpenter, like we're buds now. We knew each other. Like we're like, hey, I love it. The internet is so cool sometimes. Oh yeah. Could use a little more flour. That's right. They'll be good. I'll have to powder my nose. Excuse my absence. Coming today too. Oh, you guys got all your gun stuff coming in. Love it. What else is going on, guys? I want to keep you on until I can show you a fresh cookie, and then I'll probably take you. I'll probably stop, but there's a handful. There's 10 of you here hanging out. I did say that is interesting how it's completely done in England or UK. They dropped everything. It's hard to trust anything they do anymore. Cookies on a Travis, exactly. On a titty Tuesday. What a wonderful day. On a freezing day, but it's all right. It's cold everywhere except for where Babylon is. Babylon's all bragging. It's 82 degrees where he's at. Well, okay. Just kidding, man. Soak it in. It'll be 80s here eventually again. Not too long. Oh, sorry, Waffle. I know. Teeth are so fucking expensive, man. I've had it with my teeth, so I am so sorry. What tooth did you have to have pulled? And are you gonna get are you gonna do put a whatchamacallit in a fake one? What do they call them? I forget what they call them. Oh, carpenter. Carpenter's where it's warm too. Okay. It's 50. Oh, it's 16. 16 where I'm at, Carpenter. Fucking teeth, man. All four of my 6-year molars just fell apart. They just fell apart, and I had to get root canals on every single one of them, and a crown, and a root canal through a crown. That's where I'm at now. That one was fun. And I don't even want to go back because there's the tooth next to it. I can see is like a implant, Travis. The tooth next to it, it looks like there's a part of it broke too, so I need to crown it. And I'm like, I've taken care of my teeth all my fucking life. I took such good care of my fucking teeth, and my 6-year molars just decided to fucking fall apart. Not even from cavities, really. I think it's because the dentist touched them. They touch it. This is the thing. They touch it, and then they make it worse. Every single tooth that's gotten worse, the dentist did one thing to it, and then... And I think my 6-year molars, because that's what they put the when you have braces, and they put that like band around it. Then we can get into the whole thing with I don't know if you guys heard about the whole Mew. He's like not anti orthodontics, but he's like, we're fucking with the teeth too early, and it's fucking with like his kid. Like you're putting the braces on the kid so young now. Definitely needed more flour in those bad boys. but they will be very much edible. I think flour, maybe a little more. I don't know. Somebody says everyone's teeth are going back. Yeah, like you take care of them and it doesn't fucking matter. Molars was impacted by wisdom teeth. Oh, you'll get an implant eventually. Yeah, it's so expensive. Oh, you poor thing. Yeah, you gotta go through the wisdom teeth too. Oh God, I did that when I was a kid. And they're so messed up. And that's what this new guy is saying, that the reason none of our wisdom teeth come in right, and they'll get impacted and don't come in right, is because we're not eating, as kids, we eat too soft of a diet. I mean, it's kind of like, it kind of makes sense, some of the stuff that he says. But he's like, we should be chewing on things that are much harder as children, and for some reason that'll, make the jaw stronger, and then like it'll make it so your teeth come in better. Hey, Kevin. Trying to stay warm. I'm sitting by the oven right now, so. So picky about my cookies. Doesn't that kind of make sense? Like, we're not eating the right diet as children. Like what everyone called evolved with and shit. So I don't know. All I know is they don't need to be that fucking expensive to take care of. I'm glad the market had come about and the products are there. And, I mean, I've had nerves go bad, and those fucking root canals are a lifesaver. But some people think they're not. Some people think they're bad too. But regardless, there's a reason that a lot of dentists kill themselves. I don't know if you guys know that, but you don't trust the crown. Yeah. Well, I have 3 crowns on, and I'm going to have to redo one of them. This is such old people talk. See, someone said I wasn't old, and here I am talking about fucking crowns and shit. I don't trust any of it anymore. The minute they touch your tooth to do one thing, you know that tooth is just going to eventually fucking fall apart. I feel like. Maybe I'm just paranoid these days. Fuck the dentist. And I pay cash. I don't have dental insurance, so I always have to pay cash. One time I went in there and I just needed a X-ray because I knew I had a nerve going bad and I was going to need the root canal. So just wanted to get an X-ray. They were like, $200, and I was just like, fucking, like, for real. And they didn't even do anything. That was just my dentist. Like, Jesus Christ! Like you comp me that, for fuck's sake, because it was a tooth you put a fucking crown on, and now I need to take the crown off. Doing a fucking root canal through the crown. Nice dart. Did they come in? Did your wisdom teeth come in? I just don't trust dentists anymore. No, okay. Well, that's good. They're not impacted or causing a problem, though, so that's good. So you can tell they just needed a little more flour, which happens in Colorado a lot. You just need a little more flour all the time. But they look good otherwise. Just some electronic stuff, copper, I'm real good. Just cooking. Bacon with some booty music in the background. Is it too loud? That was my monetization. Oops. I did pretty good. I did pretty good. Not to pat myself on the back. Well, pretty much done with the cookies. Unless y'all got more to talk about. I don't know if you want to just sit here watching me eat cookies, but if you want to, that's fine. Oh, this might be a... if anyone's in Colorado, I have to push this because I am one of the influencers for Colorado Libertarian Mises Caucus, so I need to push it. But March 12th, we have our convention. If anyone's in Colorado wants to come to the convention, it's more fun. Most fun is just to come at night. The party at the nighttime. Dave Smith's going to be around. Oh, I only put this. I didn't put this on Twitter today. Okay. Can you hear that? Can you guys hear it crunching? Constitutional. Yeah, some of them aren't because the national at Reno is in like May. Let's see. I'm not even like, I don't, whatever. Everyone knows how my stance pretty much. I do not believe in the fucking, I do not believe in the political process. In the end, do I think anything can change? No. But I will put some energy towards it. And so that's what I'm doing. And I actually really like the Mises Caucus, which we're all Nazis. I don't know if you got the Mises Caucus, we're all Nazis. That's cool. So stupid. But I really enjoyed the Mises Caucus and everyone I meet because people are actually doing shit. Everyone's different, comes from different lifestyles, and everyone, like, the goal is to cooperate and try to get something done. And whereas, like, a lot of these other people are just, they don't want to cooperate and they just want to be stupid, you know? Drives me nuts. They want to, like, and you know, mommy, I fucking love everybody. You can be any kind of fucking person, and I love you, right? But focusing on, like, just trans rights or just, like, group rights, especially at a time like the last 2 years, is, like, it is such a waste of fucking time. It is so inefficient. It is so, like, uncooperative. And it, like, it literally pushes back at the, like, at what we're trying to do. So that's always my thing. It's, like, we have to support the individual right before we can fucking support any collective right. Yes, exactly, Jacob. We're all Nazis. I don't know if Waffle's still on. Even Waffle, he's Chinese, but he's a Nazi now too. So, welcome to the clan, Waffle. It's so stupid. I don't know if you guys saw that shit. I know Waffle saw it from the California convention. The people I was just fucking talking about, the people who are so inefficient and so uncooperative, who would take the time to make a newsletter that is like it's like not even tabloid level good. Like, it's like, it was so stupid, and it was like written like it was like from a seventh grade bitter mind. Like, it was just messed up. It was so hilarious. Like, I cannot even. Oh, sorry, Joe. Yeah, you better take care of him. Gotta keep him happy. No, it just drives me nuts. But that's the shit. That's what makes me think a lot. Some people are kind of like actual disruptors. Like, they're literally made to be disruptors for the liberty movement or whatever you want to call it. That's such a big umbrella. I don't know. All I know is I'm in it to win it. Just kidding. I am in it to save Colorado, that's for sure. I'm doing everything I can to save Colorado. Beyond Colorado's borders, I'll do my best, but you know, Waffle, they are. Everybody is a Nazi. Even Dave Smith, who's Jewish, he's a Nazi. Everybody. They've just, like, totally ruined the fucking word, too. They can't, and then they get mad when you compare anything going on now to the Holocaust. Those same fucking people. Like, it's just so stupid. Oh, bless your heart, Joe, for taking care of him. Especially during dementia. At least you're a familiar, even if things, you know, are he's starting to lose memories, at least you're a familiar face. So I used to work in the memory care unit, and that was so interesting. That was, man, human shit, man. So I'm getting some stretching in while I'm talking to you. Oh, I'm waiting for these cookies. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you get rid of these fucking retards who would post a fucking newsletter. Like, how? Because we're all like, we're the kind of people, we're not going to aggress on someone first, and we don't want to be mean or uncooperative. But like, what the fuck? Like, I wonder what all happened. I would love to hear like a breakdown of everything that happened at California after finding those things. Exactly, Joe. You got good attitude. And like I said, bless that. You are taking care of your parents. That's what I wish for everybody. That's our plan. Is I'm going to take care of my parents and stuff. You know, as long as it's within my reach. I just saw Angela McCarter was on another podcast last night. And I think you can be kind of part of the. Can you? Maybe not. That someone said you could be part of the Mises without being part of the Libertarian Party, but I don't know if that's true or not. But our main goal right the fuck now is just fighting what we got going on. So, I forgot who brought up Libertarian. I think that's Carpenter. That the culture war is going in our favor. I agree, Jacob. We just got to hang on, be cool, let the like fringes kind of like run themselves ragged. Yeah, Larry Sharp was on there too. That was awesome. The Mississippi Libertarian Party doesn't have fucking any events. The hell? I don't like have any events listed. Do they even do shit? So that's another thing. If you're somewhat social, get out and like get groups together and meeting. That's been the most fun thing for me during all this COVID bullshit. Because I lost so many friends, but the most fun thing is my group through Twitter that I've built, and then I've met, and then through that kind of met the libertarian people out here. It's just been like, it's been wonderful. Yes, exactly, Jacob. That's why it's like you don't want to give them too much. That's what I was saying. It's like you don't want to be like, you dumbass, why did you write that fucking newsletter? What the fuck is wrong with you? But it's like, no, you just kind of got to let them spin their wheels. You just like kind of like let them get it out of it and don't react, because the reaction's what they want. You know, the spoiled toddler wants the reaction, and like, yeah, I don't know why. We are right there. That's so true. And then I know there's people who are like super far more conservative social or culturally, which whatever, that's fine. I mean, like, I technically could be too, but like you can't react. Like we just cannot react to it and be like, no, now we need look at the left is blah blah blah. It's like just don't react. Just do your life, live the best you can. And if the best you can be right now is being hindered because of the fucking COVID regime, then that's what we need to fight. Yes, sir. I didn't see anything on there. Carpenter, you gotta get out there and get them to do shit. You gotta get some parties going. Now I'm done with the cookies. Now I'm gonna stand over the oven. Oh, so good. I think I got all caught up. I got y'all. If any of y'all are ever in Colorado, you hit mommy up. It's warm air, feels wonderful. All right. I got going on a rant there for a minute. I think I could keep going. I could just move this upstairs again. I don't know. I think I'll probably end it right now. All right, I'm going to end this. Thanks, you guys, for hanging out with me where I make cookies. They're not the best looking, but they tasted pretty good. I'll see you all on the Twitter side, or I might start up another stream after a little bit. I don't know. If I can figure out the hot tub thing, that'd be fun. Hey, shooting the poop. I'm right about to leave, baby. You come right when I'm about to leave. Tactical. All right, I'll see everybody else. Love everybody. Catch you on the flip side. Look for me if I do another one. Bye.